I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney addressed the baby formula shortage on the House floor Wednesday. She called the shortage unacceptable and said, quote, "We cannot sit by while families struggle to feed their babies." The New York Democrat voiced her support for a $28 million aid bill that would combat the national shortage. Take a listen for more.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would just say to my colleague who just spoke that, in fact, I just talked about what FEMA has in terms of stocks, which is about, would take care of infants for about 1 week. But I would call her attention to the article that appeared on May 10th. Military stores are scrambling to get baby formula, what new parents need to know. Now, military families are dealing with the same shortage of baby formula. Now, they would have a supply. But I take it from what my colleague said that we should take the product from military families who are serving in the service of this country and take their formula and move it around. We know where the product is, and we know we do not have enough. And we know that we need to move as to what we are doing and suggesting that we move to import from FDA facilities that are overseas, and there are 7 of them where we can get product on the shelves as quickly as possible. And with that, let me provide 3 minutes, yield 3 minutes to the gentlewoman from New York, the chairwoman of the Committee on Oversight and Reform. And with that, oversight and reform is Congresswoman Maloney, Stock and Trade, and she is all over this issue as well. I yield to the gentlelady.
The gentlewoman from New York is recognized for 3 minutes.
I thank the gentlelady for yielding and for her extraordinary leadership in responding to this crisis so comprehensively and quickly, and also her leadership as the chair of the Appropriations Committee. And I rise in support of the emergency spending that builds on the Biden administration's progress in addressing the nationwide infant formula shortage by providing the FDA with resources to increase supply and prevent future shortages. The national formula shortage threatens the health and economic security of America's infants and families, especially those who experience health inequities, including food insecurity. In recent weeks, parents across the country have been forced to ration food or travel for hours to obtain formula. For parents of infants with special health needs, the nationwide formula shortage has been especially dire. Some parents have considered going to the emergency room just so that they can feed their babies. This is unacceptable. We cannot sit by while families struggle to feed their babies. That's why the Committee on Oversight and Reform has started an investigation to support the work of the legislative committees, the Energy and Commerce and the Appropriations Committees that are putting forward legislation to address this. We sent letters to the CEOs of the 4 largest baby formula manufacturers, pressing them on their plans to boost supply. When are they going to have the formula back on the shelves in the stores? What caused this? What are they doing to prevent future shortages? Today, I am proud to support with my Democratic and hopefully Republican colleagues, which will appropriate $28 million for FDA to safely increase our supply of infant formula and prevent future shortages so that this will never happen again. I thank Chair DeLauro for her leadership on behalf. Just in closing, I want to thank the Biden administration for invoking the Defense Production Act to act on this. They are also moving to import safe products from other countries. So I applaud the President's leadership, but I especially applaud the leadership in this Congress, Speaker Pelosi, Leader Hoyer, Chair DeLauro, Chair Pallone, all of the people that have been involved for helping America's infants. I yield back the balance of my time to Leader DeLauro, and I urge a yes vote on this important bill. We should be unified for our children in this country.
Gentlewoman yields back. Gentlewoman from